Good morning, everyone. Anyone who's here, you guys are troopers for waking up so early, and so are the people who are joining me today. I have Candace.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
And Jason.
Morning. How we doing?
Good.
Good,
Need some coffee.
Yes.
Yep.
We have Universe X. You're in Pacific time. I am anyone who's in Pacific time who joins this show, I'm always like, that's like,
Oh damn, it's 7 a.m.
it's
now?
7
God.
a.m. It's
Yeah.
early.
You bugging, man.
Hey,
Appreciate
Legion.
it. That's cool, though.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey, Paul. Good
Oh
morning.
shit, what up, Paul?
Hi.
Are you supposed to be in here or some shit? You're not here something like that? I was
She's just
hoping.
join us. So I finally picked up all of my weeklies for the last like 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, you probably have a good stack then.
I do. I went in and was like, God dang, like, especially after our trip.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine, Paul. Ignore us, Candace and I. I'm just kidding.
Whatever.
No, but 2 things that were not just like the weeklies.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That was such a. Did you read that yet? No,
I
right?
haven't read it yet.
Mm.
I'm gonna pour some.
Such a good read, man. Such a good read. And I love it's written by Karen Gillan.
Working on it. Let me. If you show up, we'll be here.
Or if you show up, yeah, that'd be cool.
And then the Jean Grey one I got. So I'm excited.
Another fire one.
Yeah, the art is. I haven't even opened it. Let's see the art.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, that one you want to like stare at for like 20 minutes just because like the art is like every single page. It's just wild.
Also, okay, this is like such a weird thing to notice. The paper quality for this.
Yeah, so that around certain year, I don't know if it was all of them, but like around certain years in the early 2000s, a lot of the books are like that. That paper.
Well, I really wish they would have kept it.
Right.
It reminds me of like the nicer DC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
This is gorgeous. The X-Men Jean Grey Origins. Yeah, I'm excited to dive into this. That and Sabretooth. I'm gonna order Iceman, I think, because you said Phil Noto does the art interiors.
In the Iceman one.
Yeah.
Sorry, my thing just cut out, so I barely even heard what you just said to me.
No, it's fine. It's early. We're all just.
Nah, because this, I don't know what it is. Like, so like these are like hand-me-down AirPods from like my sister, like the older ones, which is fine. But like for whatever reason on StreamYard, it cuts out for me. But like when I'm on Zoom calls and like.
That's fine.
Like for work, it's fine. So like I don't know what it is.
That's the important stuff, though.
Work, yeah. For work, it's good. So.
Morning, NJ.
What up, NJ?
Hey, Remy. Yeah. So I got those. I freaking love this.
Was that an incentive or was that just regular?
I think it was regular price.
Was it?
Yeah.
Something else looked similar that was like a ratio, I think, that looked kind of like.
Yeah, I'm trying not to buy all of the ratios for the X of X Lives X. Hey, Brother John Comics. Unofficial Geek, good morning. Dazzler.
Yes,
Venom.
Dazzler.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Guys.
I was just gonna say, why don't you make yourself bigger?
There we go. Haven't had enough coffee. Hey, Steven. Yeah, I'm going through, for anyone joining us, I'm going through some of the weeklies I picked up. It's been about 3 weeks because Candace and I had our little haul, so I needed to just like reel it in and not.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so happy I got this because, especially after reading All New Wolverine, like all I want is the Laura covers. The Gwen, Kitty Pryde. Okay, I got this incentive I also am now realizing that I'm pretty sure I paid a little bit more than I thought I did, but it's fine.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the Nakayama.
Nice.
This is beautiful. I love this one so much. Unofficial Geek. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite covers that they've done for the whole both of the runs. We have the Moon Knight. I love that they're doing all of the X-Men. Miss Marvel Beyond the Limit, which I've been really enjoying. It's a fun read if you like Miss Marvel. And then I was browsing through the shop, and what's funny is now that I'm like collecting more Dazzler, I'm also recognizing the homage covers that artists have done. So I've been reading Witchblood, and this is
Oh
a
yeah.
Dazzler
Oh yeah, that's
number
cool.
one homage, and I thought that was so dope. Especially because it's Vault. It's not even Marvel.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I like
Batgirl.
Volt's paper.
Yes, it is
Right?
definitely
It's nice.
quality. I'm not gonna lie. After pulling out that Jean Grey, I'm like, why, Marvel?
Yeah,
Bring it
nah,
back.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm the
Same.
same too.
Batgirls, Superwoman of Tomorrow. Which, Jason, did you read that by any chance
Not yet.
I
And it was
still-
funny. I had to read your lips because it cut out right now, but I know exactly what you're saying. So,
Yeah, I still need
no,
to
not
keep
yet. I will though. I definitely will. I genuinely have interest. Especially the art. Art looks dope.
The art is, yeah. You could just go there for the art.
Mhm.
Unofficial Geek, you should get both of the Wolverine covers. If you need someone to enable you, I will do it. I will take that on. Animal Castle.
I still need to read
Yeah, me too.
the rest of it. I should say because I read like 8 pages of it in the preview. It was really good. Really
It
good.
is. I love that on their covers. They usually do a portrait of one of the characters with a really good quote.
Ooh.
So your freedom has never fed anyone. So good.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't been able to find the first issue yet, but I'm probably gonna have to just read it digitally for now.
If you
Yeah, I
can,
need to read it digitally.
the first printing was super limited, I think, and it was like selling out. Because I remember what's funny is after C2E2, I went to a comic shop with a friend, and they saw the first printing of Animal Castle for like $30 behind the counter, and they're like, "Oh, I just heard that was good. I'm gonna just grab it." And I was like, "Huh, like that's an interesting." Like not even thinking about it, and then when they did the second printing, I was like, I need it immediately. And then after reading it, now I want to collect like every variant. It's just so good. Promiscuous Traveler, Witchblood is really, really good. I've been really enjoying it. I need to catch up still with like some of the later issues in the run, but
Yeah.
I highly recommend that.
Yeah, I think I've read 1 or 2 issues. They're pretty good. I love all the tarot covers.
Yes,
Those
those are the ones that I have.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yes, Inja, Animal Castle is probably my favorite read right now. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Austin. Good morning.
Hey.
Paul, Wolverine covers all of them for the X Lives and X Deaths. I'm like,
Yeah, Paul's been low key scooping up a bunch of them too.
really?
It's like, yeah, it's so funny because like I forget he buys like some modern just a very small amount, and like whenever he posts it, I'm like, oh, I forgot. Like, he buys that stuff.
We have Arrowhead or Aerosmith. I didn't buy the first one. Honestly, this is a cover buy because Greg Smallwood did the cover, and he's doing the interiors for Human Target, and that's also been really, really good.
I'm pretty sure Smallwood did the that Wanda cover for Darkhold, the first one. Darkhold.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Right here. No, it's not here. I don't know where it is. You know what I'm talking about. There was 2 covers. It was like the Doom cover, it was a Doctor Doom one, and then it was Wanda. And she has like the Darkhold open, and like she looks crazy, and like it looks.
Oh, and
cool.
there's like multiple.
There's like shit around, yeah.
Yes, I think I actually own that. I didn't realize that was Smallwood.
I'm pretty sure that's Greg Smallwood cover, both Doctor Doom and Wanda.
Marvel's paper quality has been lacking lately. It seems DC is using the good stuff. Yeah, I like the DC paper a lot better.
Yeah, me too.
More Laura Kinney, Dark Ages #5. I'm excited to read this. Anyone
was
who has
really
not
good.
read Dark Ages should go pick it up. And then this is because of Jason.
Yeah,
100%.
because
I film a
honestly,
lot this because
that
of
one's so
Jason.
popular too, and like you wouldn't have been able to like
Really?
probably pick it up maybe. But I don't. It's not like selling for like money, but like people wanted it. I think so. Like
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
it's
it's like
so cute.
very
Look at the
popular.
little scooter.
Yeah,
I love
Oh my
it.
gosh.
and it was you should read it. It was a really good read. Like even
Oh,
though
I'm definitely gonna read it. I mean,
like,
if I bought it,
even-
I'm gonna read it.
like even though if you have no interest in that character, like it was a really good read. Like and Benjamin Percy writes it, and he's writing X Deaths, X Lives, and Wolverine and X Force, and I personally just like his writing, and it was just great. So you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I've never really read Ghost Rider, but I want to, and I felt like it's a number one, so it would be a good.
It's a good
entryway.
jumping on point for everyone.
Oh,
For sure.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, this is a Peach Momoko cover. Really, really good. I think one of like.
Yeah, I genuinely like that one.
Yeah,
I
one of
genuinely
her.
like that one, and I'm not really like crazy about it, but a lot of her, I mean, a bunch of her stuff is good though. Like
Yeah,
that one.
I'm a fan. Prometheus Time Traveler, Dark Ages from Marvel, and Dark Knights of Steel. Tom Taylor is just killing it. I'm just really sad that DC has him like exclusively now. Like that makes me really sad.
Word, it's terrible.
Ugh.
Do we know how long it is? Like that contract? We don't know, right? Like
Mm,
the length of it.
I have no idea. I
Is that
haven't.
public information? I wanna
Probably
look it up.
not. I would assume that even though he has an exclusive, he's going to be writing for them exclusively. Even if that, whenever that is up, I'm sure that they would just hire him, like like re-up the
Renew
contract.
it, yeah.
Hey, Adrian.
Don't do that. Get him back on Marvel.
Morning, Jeff. Yes, one of our like semi-Chicago. Don't Taylor exclusive. Don't be sad. Come to the dark side. I refuse. I love this. The Devil's Reign, Gwen.
That one was a good one.
Yeah, this was a good
For sure.
one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just buying Devil's Reign because at this point I feel like I'm already deep into it, but I haven't been keeping up with it. And then the X Lives, the anime.
Which one is that?
This is number 3. Who's the artist for this one?
That's Bagley, I think. That's the Bagley trading card, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have. Yeah, it's a trading card.
I think. So that's X Lives, right?
Yes, X Lives.
Gotcha.
Hey, JP, good morning. And then I went digging and I grabbed some Thor, actually. So I grabbed Mighty Thor number 1. And then this one, I love this cover. Which, actually, Jason, cool. I was going to... Do you have this?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm going to send it to you. I have one already, so... Then Thor God of Thunder.
It's such a good read just by itself. Just that one issue by itself is such a cool read. The way it opens up and like, I don't know, that shit's crazy.
I got issue 1 a couple, like 2 weeks ago, so I'm excited. I'm just like kind of finding them and then grabbing them.
Oh, very nice cover.
God of Thunder. So yeah, those are all my pickups. That was like a lot. I like went in there and was like, just take my money.
It was cause waiting 3 weeks for the new stuff, right?
I know. So now I need to like just binge. What is nice about that though is like I end up binging a lot of my series, which is I actually don't mind. It's really nice. Hey, Hood Rat Comics.
Honestly, you need to get back to binging the X stuff because
I know.
Because stuff's happening.
I definitely need to because I'm buying the comics still. So like I'm sitting here just like I feel like almost like decades away from like actually.
Nah, it's just funny because like I remember where did you stop at? Number 2, Inferno 2, or what was it, 3?
I thought I finished all of Inferno. Did I not?
Did you?
I think so.
I don't know. Last time you told me you was binging like.
No, I think I finished Inferno, and then I was feeling a little like. So for context for everyone in the chat,
I didn't know
Jason.
That. You told me it was. I think it was 2.
You might be right. I could honestly, my memory terrible. I trust you more than I trust me remembering whether or not
That's
I read
where I
Conditions
remember.
of Inferno. But for context for everyone, Jason gave me like a shortcut to kind of like what X-Men comics to read in order to just get to like Inferno and Trial of Magneto.
The
and
essentials.
The essentials. So I was doing that, and I was just feeling like by the time that I got to Inferno, like all of that build up, it was like really, really good, but I didn't feel like I was getting the full like this is hitting for me because I hadn't read like all of the filler too. So even though it doesn't necessarily pertain, I'm not as attached to every single character. Excuse time, Joe. I promise to answer the question you asked. I don't even remember what I asked you, so you'll have to remind me when you answer. Yeah, so I need to just go back and like actually. I mean, I was getting through X-Men pretty quickly. I was reading it on Unlimited, and my friend has my iPad now, so.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the issue for
Yeah.
for that.
I let her take it and use it. So, yeah. But I've been binging this instead. All New Wolverine. So I broke this down recently with Justin on my channel, the first 6 issues, and this is phenomenal. I don't even know how deep I'm like about not halfway through. I'm getting there.
Nice.
It's wild.
So you're like what? Like on like 18, 19, something like that? I hope it's one of those numbers. Just because.
You're like, I'm on 20.
I was close.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was that deep.
Close.
Is that one that it's easy to jump in or no? I have to read like other things.
No, yeah, this is like if you want any, if you want to know more about Laura Kinney or X-23, which is the same person, just start here.
You can definitely jump in, but I also will say it definitely does help if you've read like the first 2 like solo series, because like for example like Haley and Justin, like they read the first 6 issues, broke it down. At the end of issue 6 you see a character and they didn't know who it was, but if you had read the first couple ones, you would know who it was, you know what I mean? So like you could, it's still digestible though for new readers, so definitely jump into that if you want to.
I think you would really like it, Candace, because there's also some issues that are really like fun, and like there's like heavy moments. It just takes you through everything, honestly. There's like an issue with Squirrel Girl in it that I thought was hilarious.
Like, oh, Squirrel Girl? Okay.
I was like, all right,
Say
like
no
we're really
more.
like putting in a bunch of people. I liked it though. Good morning from Logan Square. I love that we have so many like Chicago people.
Love it.
What about you guys? Are you guys reading anything? Did you guys pick up anything this week?
I didn't do any pickups yet. I haven't been able to go down to like any of the shops yet. So I've usually been doing like a lot of like online. But then like you, I've been taking a break, like not buying anything. So
we went in.
So yeah, I'll probably maybe take a look this week and just like see if I wanted anything. But I am interested in maybe getting some Dazzler because of you. So
you're welcome. I highly recommend. I was reading some of the older Dazzler issues, and it's really fun. I think that's something that you would enjoy. I don't know. I think she might have like a newer run, but I'm not quite sure.
I did get a lot of reading done this week. Let's see.
Wasn't that her first appearance?
Of Kimura?
Yeah. What are you saying, Candace?
Oh, no, I was just going to show some of the things I've been reading this week. So I started, or I'm almost done with it. I think I have one more chapter of finally reading Middle West.
Oh, I got to read that shit too.
What do you think?
I really like it. I mean, this has been one that I've been waiting to read for a while, and then finally, I think probably because of you, Haley, because the other day you bought the second volume, right? And I was like, yeah, I probably should get on that. Because I had it for the longest time. And of course, like I really love like Scotty Duff's like art and everything, so of course I have to read it. yeah, I love the story so far and how it's like a mix of kind of like I don't know, what is it, like a fantasy slash like realist. Some of it's realistic, but yeah, I would say. But yeah, some of it is kind of. I mean, at least to me, was a little heavy, even of just like what it's really about. I mean, I'm not gonna say because in case of listening, but yeah, it's about some like deeper issues and things, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just have one more chapter left, and then I will probably get the next volume. So
yeah, it definitely makes you. I remember after reading the first volume, I instantly wanted to just get the second. I think I even debated getting the collected. There's like a huge.
The one.
Yeah, I don't know if I will do that or not. Maybe. Yeah, because I don't have any of the other ones yet, so maybe I'll just because it's
beautiful.
3 volumes, right? Like in total, if you got like the single volume, I think it's 3.
I don't know how many volumes it is, to be quite honest. Like I just know that like there's like a collected edition. Let me look that up. Actually, now I'm just curious.
If it's all collected in one, it's probably 3 or 4, I assume, right? You know.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty thick. I've seen some people post it on Instagram. Collectible.
It just looks really nice. Like
quality.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't really have the other ones, I might as well just get the collected since I know I already like I'm gonna want to read it. So, okay, and then next one I read. This was a pickup that I got when I went with you, Haley, to the shops, but I ended up getting the DC Looney Tunes, which is
how was that?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Finished it. Oh, sorry. It was really good. At least I thought so. So it's let's see, what is it collecting here? Yeah, so it's kind of like a mashup between a lot of the Looney Tunes characters with a lot of course, the ones from DC. So you got like Two-Face and Sam, Wonder Woman, and Tasmanian Devil, Lobo, and what's his face? Wiley. Yeah, Coyote.
That is such a interesting team.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was the thing.
Marvin the Martian and what's his name? John Jones.
That makes sense.
And let's see. I think it's like the other ones. No, it's like Supergirl and a couple other people with Bugs Bunny. So, I think I recommend it. It's actually more for adults or than kids, definitely. There also is a Tom King story in there, which is
I'm in.
I was thinking of you, which is, at least if you want to try it, get the single issue of the Tom King one because they're all solo by themselves. So that was actually the last one. And
who were the characters that he wrote?
It's Batman.
Okay.
And, so what I really thought was interesting about that one, which I was not expecting. Well, first of all, this is one of the variant covers, which I just loved. And then hold on, just get my earbud out. Forget it. Okay. Yeah. So basically,
I love the Looney Tune cover that you showed.
Yeah. So what was interesting is I thought, like the other issues, they kind of were having just like a more detailed version of the characters.
Yeah.
What was interesting is that it actually, like, for example, this one is actually Bugs Bunny. They made it into a humanized versions of the characters.
Interesting.
Okay. So, which it fits Batman more. Since it's more of a serious tone, but they had like a whole bunch of the other characters. So I think that one actually is Batman and Elmer Fudd. That was what it was, yeah. And they show like humanized versions of like Tweety, which is like a little bald man. Let's see who else. I think I saw Yosemite's name, but which obviously he's him.
That's so interesting. Like I get like imagining them as humanized versus like their characters.
That's Tweety.
Damn.
That is, I feel like pretty accurate though, what you would imagine.
And then they had some like, these were just like more like cameo ones, but then I think that one's Yosemite Sam.
That's so interesting. That looks really cool.
Yeah, so at least try that one, because especially since it's like Tom King. But I really like the other ones. Just explaining kind of how shows is that well, I guess I'll just show like the first one. So the Bugs Bunny one. Here again, I'm all for the variant covers. I have some of them that I collected as single issues, but
The little blue hair though at the top.
I didn't see that.
so cute. But yeah, so like when they merge it with the DC characters, first it's more of like the style you would see for like DC, and then right after you finish the main story, it's kind of like an all ages version. Most of them were like exact like copy of it, but just like a Looney Tunes, cartoon or comic. And then some of them they actually just like continued the story or something like that. So
That's awesome.
Here's like
It's like pretty diverse. You kind of get a little bit of that. Looks terrifying.
yeah, but it's like here it's like they make it a little bit more grungy and scary, and then then they like change it where it's like looks like that.
I love it. That gives you like a little. It's like a little anthology essentially.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually really liked. I always enjoy those kind of comics anyway, but like I was kind of surprised how good it was. Like where I feel like maybe some people wouldn't want to read it because it's like just like a kid's comic. No, it's like geared towards more like adults. Basically. So highly recommend anyone.
Yeah, Austin said that there's some really cool DC Looney Tune covers out there. Yeah. The ones that she was showing looked really hilarious.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. I think like one of the Bugs Bunny, or no, the Batman one, but not the one that I showed, like another one. Then I feel like most people won't know this, but so for Marvel actually does a lot of like collaborations with Disney, of course, besides like the superheroes and things like that. But this one I've had for a while, and I want to do a reread of it because I already I want to do the second one. So for anyone that doesn't know, or maybe you do, they did a whole series or like different volumes of basically Disney World rides and turning them into stories, basically.
Oh, interesting. So that's like not because I was like, I don't know who that is. So it's not is it like a Disney character from anything, or is it like it's just the ride that they created and then they made the story?
Okay, so this one, I feel like is less known, but like I've mentioned before, like I'm a huge Disney nerd and like the parks and stuff. So this one was actually there is a current ride, but it's in Epcot and it's with Figment, which is this little dragon. And this is like he's more of an inventor. He's called the Dream Finder, and in the ride, actually the original. They don't have the original anymore. This is what it's based off, though, is the original. So you have to really be like more of a diehard to know actually what it is.
We're getting schooled right now on Disney.
Yeah, that's why I thought at least this would be interesting because maybe people probably don't know. But yeah. So if you're a huge Disney fan, this is a good read. Otherwise, I don't honestly like. It's something that most people. It's like an okay story just to read.
Yeah.
If you don't know. Some other ones they did was Haunted Mansion and
That's fun.
The Tiki Room, which is with like the parrots.
I've like never been to Disney World.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like. But like now, like I feel like after being in all of these lives with like you and JD and John and Justin, I'm like, damn, all you making me want to go to.
Yeah.
Morning, Brandon.
I'm just reading. I haven't even seen that movie. I know the reference, of course, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
yet.
Encanto. I really liked it.
Yeah, so they did like a bunch of other ones. I'm trying to think if there was. I think they did one for like Big Thunder Mountain. But yeah, it's called the Disney Kingdom series for anyone that's interested. They have a bunch of different ones. But yeah. And then Haley, you're gonna love this. So with Justin, I've been reading the House of X, Powers of X. So we're gonna have to have a conversation.
Okay. Yes, Jason and I are like total like fangirl of Hickman. So
since I've been reading with Justin, like I think we're on maybe like past 2 chapters. But
wait, how much have you read?
The 2 chapters. So this one is the one I got is the one that's combined with House of X and Powers of
You got
X.
the collected hard.
Yeah, which is of course much easier then, so I don't have to like switch between two or anything. But yeah, I've been reading that, and I've been asking him a lot of questions because some things I'm just a little more confused about, just because I haven't read a lot of X-Men. But I'm really liking it so far. I figured I would, since you guys have talked so highly about it. I trust you, so yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. But I think it's how many issues? I think it's like 12 altogether. So
It is 12.
Do you have any characters that you've like really enjoyed?
let's see how far have I.
Wait, how does it start? It's so you've read Powers of X1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Power of
grab
X1
mine.
and House of X1. That's
Where?
order it goes into. I'm just opening an astrology credit. Let's see. Oh,
Anyone who hasn't bought this, go buy this.
Yes,
I have
that
like
one.
all the sticky notes too.
Yeah, anyone that wants to read digitally, it's on astrology. Probably Marvel and I'm guessing too. So, let me see. Also, this is a random thing to show, but I already had it open. So, if you guys, you can't really see it because of the glare, but you know how it has a lot of those pages that have like
The
information.
data pages.
Yeah, that has been extremely helpful for me to like reread it as I'm going, just to like understand like what's going on, because some of it can be confusing, especially like explaining what kind, the
Here, I'll
different
show
kinds of
one.
uses, and yeah, here's mine.
Was that page you just showed talking about the sinister pits?
That is the section, yeah.
Was that okay?
Yeah, so this is why, like, for me, someone that hasn't read a lot of it. I mean, I don't know if
I
this
love
is
these.
common knowledge anyway, but yeah, it's really
So
helpful.
do you know who well, not all of them are like the mainstream kind of characters, but like the Rasputin 4, the girl who in Powers of X1, you know who I'm talking about?
I
The
think so.
the girl with the sword.
Let's see, I have to look. Oh, the one. No.
You're talking about this lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got past that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like she well, you probably know, but like she's made of like four DNA of like mutants, right, that they combined. And I thought it was so cool that like what's it called? Would they use Kitty Pryde, Colossus,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I forget the other two. Some
I feel like that page that I just brought up was like
actually, yeah, that was the exact
it
page.
was Kitty Pryde, Bane.
Oh yeah, that was the force fields or something.
So Laura Kinney.
Oh yeah.
And Choir, who's that?
That's Quentin Quire. He's like a telepath. He's like an Omega level telepath. So like, that was just so cool to like see, just like a fusion of like characters in like a future like world. It was so cool.
So that's been really interesting.
Speaking of
Paul, yeah, the Omni is the best way to go. I feel. I mean, that's how I got introduced. Was like reading the collected, and 100%.
Yeah,
was amazing.
It just makes it easier for me to navigate. Yeah, I mean, it's been like something that I have.
Speaking of, I got it right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Number 1.
I love that cover. I love her sword.
Mm-hmm. I like how she's on the cover because this is technically her first appearance. So like it's a cool, cool cover.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I like the
art is so good.
Just seeing the in the first issue, the Fantastic Four battle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That was just like a fun thing to see. Kind of just like look through.
One of my favorite data pages, The Many Lives of Moira.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, in general, since I'm a graphic designer, I always love all of those, like how they've been designing the whole book of like their infographic things and their intro pages and stuff.
Yo, the person in charge of that doesn't get enough credit. What's his name? I know you follow him too, Haley. It's like Mueller or something. I'm pretty sure he's the head of creative, whatever the title is for the X line of books and like the title pages, and like that's something I wanted to like highlight. Look, I'll take this random
I love
this
it.
random issue of like just the title page, right? This is
Yeah,
X-Bats.
Tom.
And just the
Miller.
design of it, of each single, like
Anyone interested?
title is just amazing, and like it's not talked about enough. I feel he doesn't get enough credit,
Mm-hmm.
He does all of the logos for like all of the X-Men. So the Marvel by Design book that I have has like a bunch. It goes into like a lot of his work for X-Men, for the new X-Men stuff, and I mean I'm obsessed, truly.
Yeah, I really want to get that book just because of like, of course, it's related to Marvel and design and everything, and I think I'll really enjoy it.
It's a really good coffee table book too. Like it's really beautiful. So, for nothing else, highly recommend it.
It was dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was what I was reading this week.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's it. A lot of good stuff, though.
Yeah, I had a good reading week, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, what about you? Did you pick up anything reading?
Did you say something to me? Because it cut out.
Yeah, did you pick up anything? Are you reading anything this past week? Oh,
Yo,
of course
I swear,
you are. I know you are.
after a couple like just streams, I swear I'm gonna be able to like read lips. Yeah, I could show some stuff off. Plus, you sent me something I want to show off too. So, let's start here.
Oh my gosh.
We'll go through like
traveler. Yes, Omni stands for omnibus.
That John's comics. I'll start with this one because there was just I'm not reading this series, I guess, but like the cover, it was a cover by it was the Sway Riri Black History Month cover, which was just
that's an awesome cover,
just really dope, and I had to get that one. I recently posted this. It came in the mail. Mystic, is it Arcana or Arcana? Arcana, right? I would say
Arcana. I would
Arcana, right? That's how you pronounce it. But it's just a really dope magic cover, and what's it called? It's just it was just one of those low key kind of magic related books that like I want to collect. So
have you read it? Yeah.
Not yet, but I know of the story inside. It's actually funny. This takes place within like back in the day, sometime in like the New Mutants era, and like I'm pretty sure there's like Storm's grandmother is in this, who's like a sorcerer or something. Yeah.
Oh, that is super cool.
So I'm excited to read this for sure.
Yeah, lots of dope covers.
I'm gonna show these off quick, starting with the one Haley showed off because I was able to find almost every single one. The X-Men Origins. Again, whoever hasn't read this, like just look it up online, just read it, because like I'll tell you right now, I love when like writers they start out on the first page with like a sentence that's like important or like the theme, right, and then they tie it up with like either the same sentence or the similar sentence at like the very last page, and like it's just like beautifully written, especially for his character, and like it's kind of effed up too, and like what happens, especially in the beginning, and like it shows like the history between him and Wolvie because they've been alive for like so long, and like they have a deep history together, and like it's just really good. So that the Phil Noto cover and interiors for Iceman. This was also every single one of these.
Can you show the interior to that one? I'm just curious because like I want it so bad.
And honestly, like I said, none of them were bad reads. Like some were better. Like Sabretooth was the best one, and this also has the good paper stock.
Nice. Eric said you got some Moon Knight Egyptian god tie-ins in that magic book.
Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Shit happens in that. I'm trying to find a good page for this. This is Bobby defending his girl.
I love it.
Oh
yeah, total classic Phil Noto. That looks.
Let me
awesome.
show you a bit more. Like here, this is the last page.
That's so cool.
But the cover is honestly my favorite. Just like the it's just very like faint, I guess, like his presence, but like it's just dope because it's all snow and like all of that.
So how many of the Origin ones are there? Like the
there's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think like 8, 9, or 10. One of those numbers.
Okay.
Did you get Emma Frost or Gambit?
Oh yeah,
Just a
Emma
bit.
Frost. There's a Deadpool one.
Oh yeah.
I need the Emma Frost one. I don't really care about the Deadpool one, to be honest. So, Nightcrawler. This was also a good read. Very
Oh.
kind of heavy, just because like he looks the way he looks, and he gets treated the way he gets treated, and
Mm-hmm.
typical X-Men fashion.
Mhm.
Cyclops. Really cool cover. This the whole I beam just going up. I just thought this was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously,
The
the
ginger.
Yeah.
yeah, this one is just the interiors. You should just buy this just to stare at the interiors, honestly.
I loved his artwork.
Wow.
Hmm. And you gotta have the Wolvie, obviously.
Yep.
The cover's alright. It's not the greatest. But this one was cool. Colossus. My guy. What's his name? Peter. Peter Rasputin. But yeah, that was just like the origin stuff. This stuff first. Haley sent me this nice AOK. She got this signed by
Yeah.
Chris Claremont at C2E2, and that
Yes.
is Uncanny 161, which is the origin of this guy right here, Magneto.
My
And
favorite.
it's just perfect right there. It's signatures right on the X-Men. And just thank you so much again. It was
Yeah, of
just the perfect.
course.
Even though I knew it was coming, because she was like, "Yeah, I gotta tell you, I can't keep a secret." So.
This is facts. Yeah, no, I'm the way I get too excited, and it just took me forever to send it to Jason. So I was like, at this point,
I
I'm
don't
gonna just
care.
tell you.
That don't
Hey,
matter. That don't matter.
Justin.
Oh, what up? What up? This guy. What? You at the Lego store, bro? And then these. Whoops. These I got along with the Origins stuff, all like that same day. What if the alien costume had possessed Spider-Man? So this is really cool because one, I've been looking for this for a minute, and two, I didn't know Mark Bagley did the interiors for this, and when I opened it, it was like a real nice surprise, and
Mm,
just a real cool Al Milgrom cover as well.
that cover
They're
is
beating him up, but they're not
awesome.
beating him up, so that was nice. And I also found this for $20. I had to pick it up. It's like a near mint copy. Truth, red, white, and black. So this, what's it called? For
I don't know
those who
much about
don't,
that.
so it's crazy because like you probably do, but you just don't realize. So Falcon and Winter Soldier, the show they adapted a portion of this
Oh.
as Isaiah Bradley,
Okay.
who was the first Captain America as a black man, and going through the shit obviously he went through as a black man, just being a quote unquote superhero or just a regular human being walking down the street, right? So like it's really I feel like it's a really important book to the history in general,
Yeah.
and like personally I think this story and Adam Brashear, Blue Marvel, his story was just really important to highlight as far as like
Mhm.
the shit that has still going on in the real world, and just like it's important to just, and they're great stories, not for
That's
nothing.
awesome. I had no idea that storyline in the film was tied to a
Mhm.
comic.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that was Grandpa, and then his grandson Elijah, who's going to be, I assume, in the Young Avengers, because that's who he is. But yeah, they adapted it. But yeah, I seen it for $20. I had to pick it up.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah,
crystal
that one.
copy.
Oh
Austin
yeah.
said that What If issue you have is was his very first comic.
Oh, that's so dope,
That's
and that's
so
honestly such a
cool.
cool one to have as your first. Mine was also a Spidey comic too. I think mine was the Maximum Carnage from the '90s.
That's
Finally,
awesome.
just to show this off right here, we got DC and Marvel present
What?
Superman and Spider-Man. So this, I'll show the back too. So Wonder Woman's in
That
this.
is so cool.
All four of these characters are in here. So quick shout. So this was purchased when I met up this Lego guy in the chat, Justin and Morbius at Zap. So like we were like checking out, and this was like in the corner behind like I think like the router too. Like I don't know why it was like almost hidden, but like was marked at 60, and I've seen this
Wow.
from Morb. I've actually seen this from Morb, and like it looks so cool. And then he's seen it, and I was like, "Word,
You have
go
Doom
ahead,
on the
grab it."
cover too. That's awesome.
And then he was like, "Nah, you know what? I got a copy, so why don't you grab it?" So he let me, scoop it up, which I appreciate, and I'll show you some stuff from inside, like Superman fighting Hulk, which is
Oh,
cool.
that's so dope.
And what's it called? Wonder Woman, like I said, is in here. I'll show you. Where is she? Doctor Doom is in here too. Spidey. Where is Wonder Woman?
This one's so fun.
There she is, somewhere right there.
She's looking good. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Spidey interacts too, and like they all interact with each other, and like it's just really cool, and like it's just giant because it's a treasury edition. But I'm still happy to have it. The cover's crazy,
Yeah, that is a beautiful cover.
Shout out to Morbius because he was like, you know what, I got a copy. You go ahead, because
You're like, I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and I want to shout out Haley for sending me what's it called? These Mylars, the magazine Mylars, because now
do they work? I wasn't sure, like, if they were like up to
What do you mean?
the snuff. I don't know.
Yeah, no, these are good. Okay,
cool.
It looks beautiful. It presents even better.
Look at
now.
that New Mutants.
So shout out for she gave me like 5 of them. So shout out.
Because I knew you'd be buying more.
Yeah, I'll probably buy like 2 or 3. Do I have 3 left? No, I think I have 2 left. So I'll probably buy 2 more.
You gotta use them.
Exactly. You're giving me the excuse to buy them. And shout out Eric. I don't think I said hello. What up, my guy?
I also so I haven't showed this on my channel yet, but I figure for anyone who shows up and drinks coffee with us in the morning, deserves to just like see it. Let me like look through this stack really quickly. I need to really put my comics away, guys.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Big ass stack.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is from. Okay, yeah, it is just a big stack. Okay, this one. Oh, I got the clear because of Paul. He was showing them. That's awesome.
Yeah, Paul spent like his whole retirement fund on that place. Which
they are pretty expensive. The clear boards.
Yeah, I need to buy just 1 pack because I know I'll love them obviously, but like I'm just always like these guys are so expensive, and like I just need to just buy it honestly.
Yeah, I just bought one. Well, this is interesting. I have no idea where. Oh, there it is. I was like, damn, did I really just misplace this like kind of expensive ass? All right, I'll be right back.
I'm curious, Paul, if they. Oh yeah, he's still here. Did you ever buy the Mylar, the similar Mylar crystal bags or something they were advertising and selling? And are they, if you have, are they up to the hype? Like, are they comparable to Mylar basically?
What is?
Because they also sell their own bags that they advertise as like almost as good or just as good as Mylar, and like it's just hard to believe, kind of, because like Mylar's Mylar.
100 boards, 100. If you buy 100 boards, you get 100 bags. Is this how this works?
I think if you buy both, there's a discount. But Paul, have you bought those the bags they sell? And if you have, are they good?
Yeah.
Because I'm curious. If they are, maybe buy them, you know what I mean? I trust you.
Go in and on like a little like. Since I'm coming to see you can.
Oh yeah, go half and half on them. Yeah, I'm down for
that. He said 100 for both things.
All right, you keep typing, but you're not answering my damn question. Have you tried the bags? And if so,
are they good?
Are they? Yeah, this guy, man.
Thanks for listening to us while you get ready for work. I also hope you have a good day at work.
Yeah.
Word, man.
All right, so he's like,
I have definitely nicer than poly bags. All right, but making me ask again, are they comparable to Mylar? Poly bags?
Jason, it's too early.
Sorry.
Slow your roll.
Sorry. Slow your roll. All right, man. You know what? I'll just never get the answer.
All right. While Paul is answering Jason's, Austin said, "I just stick with the basic BC."
Word. I'm like you, bro. I'm like you. So.
Yeah, these are the bags.
But still,
that
you want to feel fancy sometimes, right? I don't want everything to be fancy, but I definitely would like some special things to be a little fancy. Which if I can get at a discount,
that's why I got these clear boards. Trying to feel fancy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So part of the reason as to why I didn't pick up my weeklies for like 3 weeks is because not only just going to the store with Candace and doing a huge haul, but I discovered, not necessarily discovered, but I allowed myself to buy some things on some claim sales. And I got the king size annual Avengers number 10 first appearance of Rogue.
Hell yeah.
And cover appearance of Mystique. She's looking so good. I freaking love. It also has a Columbia 10-speed racer ad, which was just
it does.
Perfect.
I wasn't even thinking of that when you first told me and showed me you bought that. I wasn't even thinking of that, to be honest.
This is one of my favorite covers in general. Like the whole appearance and cameo by the Uncanny X-Men. You have all of the Avengers right there. You have Spider-Woman, who I love, Mystique, Iron Man. This is just a phenomenal cover and a really cool story. So I was so excited to get this. It felt very meant to be. I knew my friend was doing a claim sale, and so I checked in, and then I was thinking about this book a lot. I was like, I want to get this. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it's an awesome book, and it's in really good condition.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, even the whole back, everything looks good.
The clear.
Yeah, the clear for this one. But so I was thinking of asking him. So East Bay Comics gave me a really great deal on this. I was thinking of asking him just in DM if he had this book and was maybe willing to part with it. And as I was thinking that, I had logged off the claim sale for a couple of hours and came back in. And he had just put this up, and I was like, "Okay, nope, it needs to be mine." Yeah, it is newsstand. So, I'm assuming newsstand is I don't know, better than direct, or just
it depends on the year. Anything after, what is it, 80? Paul, what is it, 83 or 84? After that, it gets rare. But anything before around there. But again,
1981.
Correct me if I'm. Yeah, so I don't think it's rarer. A lot of the Uncanny X-Men Claremont stuff that was around in the 81 around there, right? So a lot of them are newsstands, but who cares?
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's a nice book, regardless if it's a newsstand or direct.
I don't pay attention to that. JP, you've never heard anyone call it a phenomenal cover? Really? There's just so much action. You even got look, Scarlet Witch, Vision.
Yeah,
you just
funny.
Have everyone on it. It's so awesome.
It's funny because what's it called?
I love this.
That it's a busy cover, right? So most people think it's me personally too. I like the second appearance cover better because
really,
because this is the second appearance cover where she's punching Wolvie. And just because so granted that's the book to get.
Wait,
that's
most people say it's the ugliest cover. What?
Yeah, I mean, general consensus, but who gives a shit? It's what you like.
I just don't agree.
But this is the second appearance, which I prefer. Just because
I mean, that's a cool cover, but if I'm given the option, I'm taking this every day.
I just looking through it and seeing
the panels. Cool. Wow, I feel like I am shocked.
Oh, I just for you, Haley. So you keep mentioning about the ad on the top that is common on a lot of these, or
I know a lot of the older they have the Columbia 10-speed racer, and I just love that ad, how it ends up looking on the comics. And so when I do find them, if it's a book that I kind of want, I'm gonna just pick it up because I'm kind of collecting.
Is it usually Marvel?
Huh?
Is it usually Marvel ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't know if DC. I don't know much about older DC comics in general, though. So Austin said in the 80s we avoided newsstand like the plague. Times have definitely changed. And then Paul said later 80s is more desirable because theoretically they're more difficult to find in higher grade. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense if like, right, it's the newsstand versus like at the comic store. Hey, JD. Thanks for listening. I hope your godson's soccer game goes well. Hey, Super Russ. Okay, and then the other book that I got that I was so excited about, and it was on my like 2022 list to get. I'm in general not someone who really cares about like grades or like as long as I can read it, the cover's not falling off. I like that's good enough for me essentially. And so this person was also doing another claim sale, and it was like this huge like X-Men sale. And so I was just curious to see like how much this would be. And when I popped in, they had put up 9
Nice
X-Men. I'm just going to take it out of the bag. X-Men 96, which is Moira's first appearance. And I love her. I love her, especially in the Hickman run. And so I haven't read too much about her. So I like got this in the mail, and I immediately, the story was really fun. I just love how she ends up showing up as like their housekeeper. Like that's how she's introduced, and they don't think she like can handle her own, which is hilarious to me considering she's Moira. But what's interesting about this is that it's considered incomplete. There's a coupon cutout. But it doesn't ruin this. Like it's a coupon cutout, but it doesn't impact the story at all. Like it's on one of the ad pages. Let me see if I can just find it. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Me like manhandling this like. So right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's like everything like it presents super well, and I was able to get it for really cheap because of that. Like for me at that point, I'm like, yes, I will take this. I think I paid $40 and I didn't have to pay for shipping. So that's like basically I paid $30 for X-Men 96, which is like really, really great.
Yeah, who cares if the coupon's freaking cut out, honestly? Like, as long as it's not affecting the story, you know, like you said.
What's it called? I said coupon? Is that? What's the cutout, Haley? It's a coupon. I know. Coupon. Whatever. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, so I am so excited. These were definitely like my bigger buys. Well, like bigger buy. I mean, this was like still, I feel like I've spent a lot more on like sometimes like modern comics. But I was so excited to get this, and then the king size Avengers. Also, someone said Roberto said the ads on the top ruined the covers. That's not true. This 10-speed ad is great. Look at that beautiful blue with all of this. I still can't believe everyone thinks this cover is ugly. I'm like,
who cares though? It's what you like.
No, I know. I love it. Like I was like, wow, I can't wait to display this. This is like such an awesome design. I mean, I still definitely am going to do it. I just find it really funny because, you know what I've also noticed? Do you know people who do the, like, I think Sade does the, like, which covers would you pick in her stories? And what is really funny is, like, oftentimes I'm picking the covers that, like, it's like no one like wants it. Everyone wants the other cover. I'm like, I got great taste.
Rather be original, right?
There we go.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. The coupon was for the 10-speed, but hey, now I wish it was in there. Yeah, so that was awesome. I'm really happy to have those. Those are like the two.
Yeah, cool.
Those are really good snacks for sure.
Yeah, I think like those were like the two that I was really hunting for besides 129 X-Men. Candace, is there any like older books that you are like ever hunting for? Because I know you like the Archie stuff. Are there older Archie comics?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I do have some of the older ones, but a lot of times I just gravitate towards like the 80s or 90s style because Archie, like original Archie, was really ugly. Can I go get it? I'm gonna just show you.
Go for it.
Be right back.
JP, people don't like it because it's a first without her shown clearly, and it's super busy without a clear, great image. Fair.
It's busy.
But it's a good busy. You're like, damn, look at every panel. You're like, Scarlet Witch, Vision, X-Men, Spider-Woman.
Everyone got their opinions, right?
I also feel like the drawings are really good. Whatever. You know what?
No, it's good. It's good art, but like, I'm not.
I just love that this light has been like shown to me.
Okay, so I have a collect edition since I don't really buy like the really older like ones.
Yeah.
So this one kind of has like a whole bunch of them. So it'll tell me what years they're from and stuff. Let's see. Let's show the first ones. Yeah. He's just I don't know. He's just creepy to me.
Oh wait, yeah, I've seen. That's
like
like.
the first ever art.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just appreciate it as far as like how how he's changed throughout the years as far as that, but I just find it a little too creepy for me, and I don't like the other the other even how they do like Jughead, like I think that's it. It was from the 1940s, so I don't plug that far back.
No, that's fair.
Let's see what other ones are in here.
Thank you, Super Raz.
I
got one person on my team. Well, with Candace, so too.
I think like what the oldest one I have is. I do have some. I just don't know what year they are. But I tend to do like 80s and 90s just because that's what I grew up with. The ones from the 50s are a little bit better. Let's see, I'm trying to look for.
It's funny. JP said the early 40s Archie's is not great, but 50s is when it gets good.
I agree. Here we go. That's the 50s. But
oh yeah, they're a lot more.
What else? Yeah, because they have. I'm trying to see if they have just the ones that are. Yeah, because even though a lot of times it looks similar, you can see like the subtle differences between all the art from like decade to decade.
I'm not a huge fan of 90s X-Men art.
Really?
I don't like it.
Like Jim Lee art?
Yeah.
Wow, you should just kick yourself off your own channel, honestly.
I know everyone really loves Jim Lee, and like I think he's a really great artist.
Recorded, right? And,
I know it's out there in the world.
Internet, right?
Everyone's gonna unsubscribe, unfollow me. I get it.
I'm just letting you know.
The 70s.
Wow.
70s.
I think I'm gonna leave.
Justin, wait, what? Yeah, I'm
saying, how you not like that shit? Hold up, what?
Okay. Well, here we go.
Damn, so like you don't like this?
Like
you don't think that's like pretty cool? You're not like Wolverine fan, but like you don't think that's like great artwork of like Wolverine?
Everyone's just leaving now.
Like,
no, it's good. It's
you
just
shitting me right now. You don't like Jim Lee art? Like, hold up.
No, it's not that. Like, okay, all right. Let me backtrack. Jim Lee, can you?
I love this one. Just because the colors and stuff, but like, yo,
that's cool. No, it's good. It's good. It's just like not
that's
my. Cool. Oh my god. All right.
No, keep going. No, talk. Smash that dislike button.
Yo. No, what? Get out
that's
of
what
here.
That's what he said. Not me.
Let's see. Yeah, I was just looking through because I forgot kind of which ones are in here, but it's just crazy how you go from the 40s one to like this modernized one, which
that's just like
modern is really good though.
Yeah.
JP said Haley likes Annual 10 and hates Jim Lee. I did not say I hate Jim Lee. Oh my
basically. God. I mean, if you rewind, you said 90s, and I said so like Jim Lee. You said yeah. So no.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
I just like, for whatever reason, it just doesn't like speak to me. I can recognize that it's good, and I prefer the modern artwork and even some of the older artwork, like like the Avengers. I'm clipping that moment as we speak. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, I just like, when I started reading X-Men and I started digging through boxes and going to the shop, I would see a lot of Jim Lee's work and other artists, and I was going through the X-Men, and I didn't really care for it. It was like, seemed like a lot was going on, which is hilarious because I like the annual 10 cover. And yeah. I feel like I don't even have like a good excuse. It just doesn't speak to me. I like other artists more, but you know.
You don't like it. But...
And it's like also just like a 90s thing though, because it's not just Jim Lee. Like across the board, I look at a lot of 90s comics, and the art is like, it feels very much of that era, and I don't always love it. Like there's some art that's like, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Hey, I mean, this
Jason's face.
It's your channel. You could say whatever you want. Oh my! But that is surprising.
But I have Jim Lee. I have Jim Lee comics. I read them still, and they're good. And it's not that I even like hate it or I'm like, oh, I'm not about it. It's just like, it's not my first go-to when buying certain, like comics, and it's not my favorite. But it's still
so
good.
What about that X-Men one from the 90s with Magneto on it? You know the one I'm talking about. The one that has like 1 million copies in the world.
Oh, yeah, that I think I own it.
You don't like that? Yeah, so what
yeah, about that it's one? Like...
That one's supposed
you don't like that?
I don't really like it.
Crazy.
I actually, but I have... Here, I'll be right back.
But how do you not like that shit? And you're like a Magneto fan too. Like, it just looks nice, no? Like, doesn't it look nice? Like, just appreciating like the character, I guess. Not as much as the artist. I don't know. That's wild to me. But yeah, let's see. You brought it over?
This is something that will haunt you for years. Yeah, I know. I just played myself like super hard.
Word, like you don't like that?
It's like, yeah. I mean, no, it's good.
You think he's too brolic? He is a little too brolic. Kinda.
It's just like not. I don't know how to explain it. JP, the Jim Lee is great, but here, Haley, I'll help you out with the 90s artist hot take. McFarlane is way overrated. Thank you for...
Kind of agree, but yeah. I still like McFarlane, but I feel like his shit is too homaged still, I guess. I don't know.
Tune in next week when Haley bashes Stan Lee and more... Stop! I'm not going to do that! Maybe. No, I mean, it's good. I own it. I have it. I have like other Jim Lee art. It's just okay. If I'm picking between, no, I don't know.
What if you're not picking between anything? What if you're just like you like it or you don't? You know? What if it's that?
But if I own it, like I'm not saying I don't like it, but I don't. It's just not my favorite. Oh God.
I'm trying to find like a different Jim Lee cover
like I'm sure
that's
there's
like near me.
Again, have like a whole thing of X-Men comics, and there's a bunch of 90s. The stories are good. There's I don't know, I just
yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it. No, it's all good. I was just surprised as all. It's
Super S to me, the worst of the 90s was Liefeld, but it's so bad. It made me want. But it's so bad it made me want the books. That's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Wait, hey Chip, Austin at least wasn't wow. I see how it is though. It's fine.
I'm about to leave right now.
I don't hate Jim Lee. I swear. I'm just
gonna send you like
he's not my favorite artist. Covers. He's just not my favorite artist. I know. I'm gonna get like all of these AOKs now from people with just Jim Lee artwork. It's fine.
It's just gonna be that same X-Men one. It's not gonna be anything else. Just like 10 copies of that.
Please don't do that to me. All right. So like, I'm assuming you love Jim Lee's artwork. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
Could say that. Could say I'm fond of it. You know, for sure.
Next thing she'll say is I can't.
Well, that's come on. That's
Peach
what's up?
Momoko is a great artist. I
She is a
think
great artist.
people hate on her so much, and I think
I think it's really different from what's out there. So
She's a tattoo artist, so that's why people give her slack because it's not the same type of I don't know style. And like I talked about it with Haley, it's that like Japanese like anime style, and like a lot of that kind of looks similar in
Yeah.
a lot of ways. So it's not really her fault.
it's
I
where her
guess.
inspiration is coming from. Like a lot of the like
She's Japanese, just that's her style. Like let her. That's it. Like I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like I don't like
I think
everything.
it's just I think a lot of people like really got into her, and then she was getting hyped, and then I think
it's because her covers was going for money in the beginning. It all revolves around money. When she was hot, everyone loved her. Everyone was like, "Oh, I need because it costs money now." But then, it looks kind of similar, and now the price is going down, so people care less. So that's my 2 cents on it. But
that's
she's
fine.
a good artist.
I'll buy the Peach Momoko covers then for less. Yeah, I'm gonna send this to you. You can have this. I feel like I don't deserve it. No, I don't even want this in my house. After this,
get this garbage out of here.
No, but I do love it. It's just like any of my graded books besides that True Blood one, it's all Magneto. Like I have the trial of this was okay. So I've never I don't like all of my slabs are gifted to me except for this one and the True Blood one. This was my first slab I ever bought. It was like super super cheap too.
I will say though that Jim Lee X-Men 1, the Magneto, he is way too brolic for Magneto. I feel.
I just don't.
He could lose some mass. He's pretty old.
that's
fine. Brolic, my man is.
Next is that she thinks Kirby and Lee were only an okay team when it comes to Kirby.
They're just gonna get continuous.
Save for my hot takes, where no one wants to be my friend anymore.
I'll be your friend.
Well, let's crack it out. Honestly, I am here. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that one day. You guys can decide, and I'll crack one of these out.
Might as well, right? If you're talking to Paul, it's a might as well.
I don't mind. For me, what's nice about when they're slabbed is that you could just display it a little bit easier. Because I have 2 over there that are just sitting up, and I don't mind that. But that's why I like my comic boxes, because I could display covers on it.
Those are dope.
Jason, don't try to say Justin.
It wasn't.
I feel like I feel attacked.
Oh, my mom. What did you say, Mom?
She loves that our generation talks about the cover and the artist.
It's also cool you were reading him back in the day too.
Yeah, she's the one that got me into Archie, so we can blame her.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, because she always would get me the digests from Kmart in the checkout and stuff, and she's like, "Yeah, I read them when I was younger, so try it." And so now we can blame her why I.
No, that's dope. I love
cool.
when I hear shit like that. Parents pass it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best.
Kind of like how, even though it wasn't shared passion or hobby, but Justin's pops, being an artist, back in the day, and now linking that passion in his adulthood, which is cool. So I love hearing shit like that.
It's so awesome to be able to connect a love or a passion for any kind of hobby with a parent, and just being able to share that as as you're getting older and getting deeper into it, and seeing how it evolves over time. I think that's really awesome. Paul, freedom.
Talking about the slabs.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll do that for one of my birthday's coming up. I want to do if you guys
I might as well
interested.
crack this one out too. I just bought this for $50 because it was $50, slabbed and signed by Claremont. I'll probably crack this out too.
That. Here, wait.
Because I have no need for.
Let me blow you up because I want to see this.
I only have 2 slabs. This one and like Noel's first appearance, but like this was 50 cash, and I was like, yo, why not? I'll pick this up for 50.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I'll probably crack this out, Paul. If you
Why
want.
don't we do? If you're up for it. Okay, so anyone in the chat who wants to see Jason and I crack some slabs?
It's nothing crazy, but I'll crack this out because I don't care that without the case, like, oh, like it's not verified. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, you know, like it's like I'll have the book out of here.
Peter, I'll do a top 5 favorite artists. I'm just gonna put Jim Lee in there because
you got to do 2 separate, old and modern.
Yes,
there's so many good ones.
It's just that I feel like you can't even fully compare. But what I was thinking, so my birthday is coming up, and I kind of want to do like a YouTube birthday bash thing with all of y'all.
Yeah.
And
nah, I'm not coming after that Jim Lee comment. No, I'm just kidding.
Breaks my heart. It's fine.
That sounds like fun.
But no, I get to New York and you and Justin just go.
Oh yeah. I'm not even
like
trying
she
to.
said that.
I'm gonna like drive up to you and I'm just gonna roll down the window and you're like.
Throws a Magneto X-Men number.
Yeah, I just throw one of those out the window. It's like, here. Like, see you later.
Oh my gosh. Jessica, I just pulled out all my Jim Lee. Great. I am happy for you. I have Jim Lee. Austin, crack on, let those books read. Okay, how about this? On my birthday YouTube bash, if Jason shows up, do you want to crack a slab with me?
Yeah. I'll crack that with you.
All right. Which one should I crack? People in the chat, you guys are in. Let me know. There's which one.
You know what's crazy? I want to say the trial, just because like I like the Trial of Magneto book in general more, but just because you talk so much shit about Jim Lee, like should you crack the Jim Lee one?
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I have.
I don't know.
I'll come if it's a Jim Lee themed B-Day. I'll do either. I do think I own. I don't know. I think I might own this already raw too. Mm-hmm. So maybe I'll do the Uncanny. I don't know. I'll let the chat decide. If you guys or anyone who's watching the replay, what do you want to see cracked open for my birthday?
It would be on theme that we both cracked an Uncanny, not just an X-Men.
Ooh, okay. You know? I see.
I will say that. You
know? X-Men 1, there are literally millions of those. Yeah, I have several versions of the X-Men 1.
I don't even have a copy of that.
What made you want to crack your slabs, Haley? Honestly, like I
just passed every single time I had an opportunity for like very cheap. I was like, I don't need
it. You're like, I don't need it. In terms of like cracking the slabs, I actually don't. Like, I don't have like really strong feelings about like keeping them slabs. Like, I think I also watched someone crack one and it looked kind of fun. Like, it just looks.
Yeah, you do just
be careful with your fingers, though. You don't want to, because you slice your fingers on there. Like
YouTube.
This wasn't from that, but you could end up like me.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it would be fun to at least try to crack one. Especially, I don't have a raw version of the Uncanny Trial of Magneto, so that would be cool. It doesn't really, because I don't care if it's like slab. I mean, I wouldn't crack my True Blood one just because I
that one's different.
To display, and it's
that one's.
And like to me, that looks like art, which I've been down the rabbit hole and I've been rewatching all of the season, so that's what I'm also doing.
Speaking of slabs, though, when I copped my the first what's up, Alan? The first Laura Kinney X-23. I bought that at an 8.0. It was at an 8.0, and then I cracked it out, so I have it raw now.
Yeah, and I would crack a slab if I wanted to.
You cut out.
Oh my god, I can't. I would crack a slab if I also wanted to read it. Like there's some where I almost like at C2E2 was like, oh, I think I might pick this up, and then I just crack it just to read it. Like if I can get like a good copy. Like I was thinking about getting Giant Size Avengers number 4. Which is when Scarlet Witch and Vision get married, and it was a really nice copy. It was like a 8 something or a 9 something for like kind of cheap. And at that point I'm like, oh, I would totally crack that out and read it and just have a really crispy copy. So like in that sense, that's where I'm like, oh, I would totally do that. Yeah. So that's how I feel about slabs. I mean, if it's certain ones where like I'm just gonna grab it. I see
that one.
This one more as art than a comic. Like I love the TV show. It's signed. It's a sketch cover. For this, I wouldn't crack out, mostly just because it's easily displayed now. So, like at that point, I would probably be trying to find some kind of plastic if I cracked it out to just put it back up on my wall. Yeah, so that's something that I would like never crack out for that reason. But it's not because of like, oh, it's a 9.6 or oh, it's CGC graded, at least for me. But yeah, this is so dope. It's a Campbell cover too.
Yeah, I love Campbell.
Oh yeah, that is J. Scott Campbell.
And it's signed by him, so I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I have a couple of his covers too. Actually, let me share that. I'll do
that. Also, I got like such a good deal on it because I'm pretty sure like nobody but like me is like True Blood.
I mean that's you want that to happen, right? Like
the annual 10 cover. I feel like this whole stream has just really revealed to me that I have some very interesting taste.
I mean, I guess you could say they're original, right?
But you're going to put those books, put those other books back into plastic as well. Yeah, but I'm actually not displaying the one that I pulled out, the Uncanny X-Men, Trial of Magneto, and the Jim Lee X-Men 1. I'm not displaying those. Like, they're not that I have like other things that I display, so like I wouldn't mind cracking it out because then I could just read it and then like keep it in the collection versus because I'm probably wouldn't have those out. What did you pull up, Candace? Though?
Oh, so I wanted to bring to you my the Campbell covers that I had.
Thanks, Alan.
So I don't have any slabs yet. I usually just gravitate more to just getting really nice variants or sign variants and stuff. So I'll show one at a time. I picked, sorry. I don't want to take it out though.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have a set of 3? Yeah.
Nice.
That's dope. Those covers are really cool.
I really want to get, I've been meaning to like frame them and, put them up on the wall with like those non-glare ones. It comes with a certificate of authenticity too.
Nice.
I don't know. That's like,
oh, that's awesome.
I don't know if that's common on some things, but, yeah, wait, I don't know if I showed all 3, but, yeah, so.
Those are really cool.
I like those.
I think I'm getting the Scott Campbell, like Doctor Strange #1 that's coming out next week.
Oh yeah,
that's the one that I'm picking up.
I have a couple other variant covers on this bench. I'm just looking.
JP.
It's
not horrible.
So I think I mentioned on my Instagram, I don't know if we'll talk about here, about how I love like the Chrissy Zulo covers.
Yeah.
So one of them that I think I have a couple from her in here, and I ordered a bunch of them that are coming soon. I forgot which ones I got though. Might have been like Archie and stuff. I can't remember, but
JP, you should just buy Campbell's.
So one that she had which I had her sign when I went to C2E.
That is so cute. I love that one.
Like honestly, she's probably on my list of like my top favorite like comic book artists. It's just like or cover artists.
That's
I wish she did interiors, but yeah. So that was one, and then I still want to read this series, but I had to get this variant.
It's so good. I love that series.
Yeah, that's on my list also. But I got those 2 from her, and then also when I just share some of her art.
I can't wait to hear what you think of The Last Witch. I really like Boom Studios, honestly. Like,
Oh,
they do really good.
I read a lot of different ones from there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of my favorites, I think I meant, is Giant Days from there, which is just like the slice of life kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I that was the one that I actually read the entire series. I collected all the single issues.
Oh, that's awesome.
I thought about getting like the hardcovers when we went out to like Challengers, but then I don't know. I didn't like the copy that they had, so I didn't get it. But yeah, when I saw Chrissy, I got one of her sketchbook things and had her.
Oh,
sign
that's so cool.
her. I have to. Let's see. When I'm done talking, I have to like give you the link so you can maybe post it for her Instagram. But yeah. She did like a whole sketch thing. Yeah, because like even here's the sketch for the Last Witch. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. So it's more of the, you know.
Oh shit! Dope.
Yeah, her art is
That's really cool.
amazing. Let's see if there's any other ones that you guys might like. Oh, that back row. And
That's awesome. I love the back roll. That's so cute.
yeah, but she does like a whole bunch of them.
This is Chrissy Zulo.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find her Instagram. I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. She even did like a Buffy one. I don't know if there was an actual cover. It was just like art. Oh, for Ellen. Chrissy Zulo.
Enjoy your weekend, JP. Have a good run.
Yeah, I definitely recommend checking her out. That's why I was so excited when she came to C2E2 and I got everything signed that I had, and yeah,
that's always nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't find her Instagram.
I will send it to you.
Okay.
Well, so let me just look it for you.
Yeah, you guys are talking about J. Scott Campbell covers. I took these two out because they're next to me and they're X-Men related. I want to show you guys. You got Emma Frost.
Nice.
X-Men Black. And then we got everyone's favorite, Storm.
Oh, that one's super cool. I like that one. Worlds Apart.
I actually seen this. I saw John post this one day, and I was like, "Huh, I really want that. That's cool." And then I found it for like a couple dollars. Like a couple weeks later, I was like, "Huh."
Oh, that's awesome.
Shout out, John.
I love when that happens, and it's like not super expensive.
Yep. Just the cover art, and it's just I love it when it's like that. Like that Magic book I showed you. That was cheap. It was just a cool cover. So yeah, I like books like that.
Jason with the X Flex.
That was Haley with her bigger books today.
Okay. Yeah.
I just sent you her Instagram, Haley, on your.
All right, I'm gonna drop it in the chat for anyone who's interested in.
Yeah. Yeah, minimum like. Oh, now I remember what I got. I don't know if you guys can really see. I got this one from her recently. I ordered that one.
Oh, that one's so cute. Where he's giving her the little roses.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen that one online.
I'm trying to remember. Did I order? I think I ordered this one also.
Oh, the Gwenverse. I'm loving all the Gwenverse ones. Jason got them stacks.
No, I don't think I was able to get this one yet, but it's on my list.
Oh, that's super cute. The little holiday.
Yeah, it was a convention exclusive, but unfortunately it wasn't C2E2, it was for Emerald City, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's really good. I think she's even done like Kiki's Delivery Service too, which I love.
I love me some Miyazaki, for sure. Well, this has been a really interesting Saturday morning. I feel like people are now going to like watch this replay. And
it's I noticed when Justin said I'm clipping this, I did notice that YouTube added a clip feature, which I didn't know about. When you could literally clip, clips.
Excuse me,
so
sir?
I'm curious as if you actually did that with the Jeffrey comment.
I will let her. I feel like these are the things that, like you said, it's like this is being recorded. I'm like, this is out there forever. I do, yeah, just not my favorite, but I'm gonna stand by it, and we're gonna crack the slab on my birthday, Jason. I'm gonna do some YouTube thing and probably do some giveaways. That's coming in like a month ish. Look who we got.
Oh my god. Why?
Yeah.
We're gonna be here for actually a little bit.
I can't stay long, but I wanted to just
no, that's.
I just wanted to show some books off.
Oh my god! I can't. I have to see. I wonder what it is.
Jason, you've been so nice. I just want to say this. Jason is he's a good guy, Jason. I don't know how you did not just lose your mind.
Justin,
I ain't one of these grumpy middle-aged men. So who's been in the hobby for a lot longer. So you know what I mean.
I also feel like I just like showed myself. Like I like the annual 10 cover. Like everyone just is like my taste. My standards very different than I guess the majority, so it's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
We love you, Haley. We're just
like Jason said, original. And I think Alan said that I have eccentric taste, so you know. There we go. You guys are all very nice.
That's a nice way to put it. Nice way to put it. All right, can I just show some Jim Lee books real quick? Because
100% go for it. I knew this was coming. So
like just a couple of ones that like I had pulled out, just things that just stood out to me. And I don't even have like a lot of his like most.
I also
known,
feel like it could be one of those things where the more 90s X-Men I read, the more I like it. Kind of like Department of Truth hated the art, read it, loved it now, if you take more time to read, yeah.
These were just a couple of Jim Lee books that had stood out to me.
What's her name? Not Psylocke. What's the persona again?
Oh my gosh, what's her name?
Right,
Gannon?
yeah, it's on the tip of my
Quanon.
No. What didn't this specific Psylocke like outfit have like a persona? Or am I bugging?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Quanon.
I was just thinking of the name Quanon. Yeah.
No, I know that's
really
the.
cool.
I forget it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but,
see, those are
covers.
Yeah.
So like those. This one, that's classic.
Classic.
Like look at Sabretooth.
I don't think that was it. Or maybe I'm just bugging out. Maybe I'm just.
Yeah, see, like the saber. I don't know. Like it's just not my jam. Like
look at
there's
this
just
Wolverine.
Like, so many.
Look at this Wolverine.
Like it's good. It's like really very talented work. Like 110.
Like Haley, let me ask you this:
favorite,
if it was this cover or the annual 10 cover, regardless, pretend that they're not even the first appearance of any of them.
Annual 10 cover 100% every day.
There you go then. That's where you stand.
You guys to know how much I love that annual 10 cover.
Yeah, this is awesome.
We have like 3 different spellings.
I hope we see MCU type stuff with this. This would be amazing.
That I saw that book on the wall at my shop.
Another classic.
Yeah.
That one's arguably the best out of the. Actually, no, there was the Sabretooth one.
Some Wonder Woman, some current.
I'm taking
I don't give a shit about the DC stuff. The DC stuff you can just put back in the box.
Bro, it's still Jim Lee, bro. Jim Lee can draw anything. You can't just say you can only draw.
I'm with Haley on when it's DC.
Marvel.
Terrible. Garbage.
Terrible. Listen to this guy. Jim Lee would not appreciate that, bro. There you go.
What?
This is
We're both Korean, so I think he'll give me a pass.
This is the number one right here.
That one is a good one.
That's
yeah, this is the same artist. Yeah, same artist.
No, I know.
Mm-hmm. No, it's telling Jason.
Yeah, this one's good. You got the publisher.
Same artist. And I just want to show this because I didn't get to show this to anybody yet, and I just bought this. So this was.
Yeah. Well, I knew.
Not Jim Lee, but yeah.
But see, I like that more than Jim Lee.
I'm very close to all of the run that I wanted to collect, so very pumped. Very pumped. You guys are all hilarious, and this was a fun stream. Sorry, couldn't hang for the majority, but this was great. So I just wanted to.
I'm kind of it's okay because now I regret even jumping on because I could have been eating breakfast instead of.
I was eating breakfast. That's
wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So hurt.
I love being on here. I always love coming on here. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! All right, thanks, guys. I feel feel like this is like a perfect. Justin, I'm really glad that you came in to just FOMO show some gym.
Almost.
had to have that on. You had to have some of it on this
It's a perfect way
screen.
to end this morning because I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie, I'm like getting pretty hungry. But I appreciate you all for joining today. Everyone in the chat, don't tell anyone about this. Don't spread this video. No one should watch the replay. I won't live this down. I'll get disowned from the comic community.
It's already trending on Twitter, so
it's fine. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna be famous by I'm gonna be a meme. That's what's gonna happen. I'm going to be a meme by the end of the weekend.
Oh man, I have ideas. This is great.
I guess we gotta find out.
Like that clip is actually real. But everyone have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining, and this was a ton of fun. Always a great way to start my morning. So thank you. Bye.
Hi.